In this video, I will be explaining established goal and desired understanding of impulsivity. With established goal, students will understand impulsivity, which is acting out without planning or anticipation. Also, students will be able to describe an impulse, such as feelings, temptations, and urges that tend to interfere or get in the way of their ability to stop and think about a behavior or an act they are about to engage in that could be detrimental to them and others. Most importantly, in the desired understanding, students will understand in the broader context how impulse control can lead to academic, social, economic, and political mobility, success, because students who exercise impulse control in different settings tend to be successful. They are successful in school because they have good peer relations, and learning takes place because those two tend to correlate. Successful at home. Students are successful at home because they get along with parents and siblings. In extension, they have a positive home life. Students are also successful in the community at large because they work well with others in the clubs that they are involved in and other activities. Many of my students want to play professional football when I ask them what they want to be when they grow up. And I explain to them that is absolutely okay. So usually I try to give them an example that is relevant so they can have a deeper understanding. So for example, I tell them about a quarterback who throws the ball to a receiver, and the quarterback has thrown the ball so high because of an impulsive reaction. The quarterback has thrown this ball so high into the middle of the field, so the wide receiver has to jump so high to be able to catch the ball. In an attempt to do that, the wide receiver exposes themselves to unnecessary hits and injury. As a matter of fact, they expose themselves to unnecessary hits and injury, and they could lose the ball as well to the opponent. And if that happens and the opponent picks up the ball, they can score, and eventually that could be determine whether the team wins or loses the game. And so if their team loses the game because of an impulse throw that the quarterback made, it is very important that students understand the desired understanding of their actions. For example, in page 82 of our text, it says, "Yet our language also suggests that real understanding is something beyond mere academic understanding." So we have to make sure that the desired understanding is clear to our students. After all, employers only hire people who can read and understand what they read. People who understand math and can use it correctly. And scientists who understand and perform scientific experiments correctly, and so on. I reach my students where they are. So if it's in reading, writing, math, science, social studies, or social skills, I try to cite examples that are relevant to them to ensure desired understanding is achieved.